Bum 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 dum. Yo, give me 1 second, yo. We had a whole bunch to talk about today. Like, there's a lot that we need to talk about today. This is something fucking crazy. Like, it's mind blowing. But basically what we're going to be going over, as you can tell by the title and the thumbnail, we're going to be going over something that was revealed pretty recently. And it has something to do with obviously, if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, because we're going to be covering everything that's known to Spider-Man. If you guys are new, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Make sure you guys hit that like button, bro. Make sure you guys hit that like button. We're going to be going over all things Spider-Man. If you guys are just new, we stream, we stream, we vibe, we chill. We also have theories and stuff like that going over Spider-Man. And we also play games over here and stuff like that. So if you guys are interested in that, make sure you guys go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Legit go over everything there is to know. In 1 second, I will start the stream shortly. What? Why did I just click that? Oh no, 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 no. We want to change players. Hold on. No, we want that slidey Gucci one. Okay, there we go. We want that cool one. The one where I didn't fuck up. But yeah, we are going to be talking about some more stuff involving some Spider-Man stuff. Yo, if you guys are watching the stream right now, hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button. Ugh. Give me 1 second, Tyler, be right back. How much of a fan of Spider-Man are you? Bro, you don't want to know. Every time someone acts that, it's literally the exact same thing. It's literally, bruh. Give me every single villain that you spot and I'll remember the outcomes and the possibilities of everything that happened. Yes, I know I have insane knowledge. Yeah, today's gonna be crazy. We gotta over everything, bro. We gotta go over everything. We're gonna react to the Thor: Love and Thunder trailer. That's a big if. I haven't watched any Thor movies, so. That's a really big if, because I don't watch Thor at all. I've seen some of his movies, though. I've seen Avengers, though, and I love them. Pause. Anyways, we're back. We're talking about everything that is concerning Spider-Man. So if you guys are just now tuning in, make sure you guys hit that follow button, hit that like button. We are live right now. Make sure this turn all the way up real quick. We're now back on our Spider-Man grind, starting up yesterday. If you guys missed out yesterday's live stream, make sure you guys check out yesterday's live stream. It was insane. We were talking about everything that involves Spider-Man, stuff like that. So if you guys are interested in everything that is interested in Spider-Man, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Then on top of that, I'm dropping another video today too. I literally talk about everything there is to know about Spider-Man. It's crazy. Spice is going through the roof today too. And I know that I'm probably late for this news, but the thing is, like, I already knew because I had Twitter. You guys even know I have Twitter. Like I have Twitter. I followed everything that's going on, and on top of that, to mention, YouTube kind of told me. But yeah, YouTube told me that I needed to you know, yeah, I got that spider sense. You know, I got that spider sense. So you know, I had that stream, bro. I had that stream. You want to say read the notice out real quick? I gotta get the notice out, gotta get the notice out. Don't know that we gotta get the notice out. Y'all already know we gotta get the notice out. Everybody's out here trying to okay, so we're probably gonna have to have a Deadpool video. We're probably gonna have to have a Deadpool live stream later. We're gonna have to have a Deadpool live stream later. Okay. He's probably legit like one of my favorite ones too. So I told you guys, I am literally dropping like a lot of videos. Alright, let's go ahead and continue on with the, what were we on, Spectacular? Yeah, we're gonna go on Spectacular. Let's keep going. But, with the speculation, I feel like Jaden could be the next Miles Morales, because think about it. And this is gonna sound strange, and I know a lot of you guys don't agree with it, but, I know I'm probably gonna get a whole bunch of hate for this, but this is coming from me. I am a Jaden Smith fan. Like, I'm a Jaden Smith that he can pull it off. I believe that he can pull it off, and on top of that, not to mention, for the fact is, it's like, if you listen closely, he's been in talks with Marvel Studios.
That's exactly how I like it.
He's been in talks with Marvel Studios, and on top of that, Will Smith literally said that he has trained himself physically and mentally for a Marvel movie. And not to mention, there has been information that could end up that he could end up crossing over with Tom Spider-Man. And if you think about what Tom was saying, Tom wants a Miles Morales. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna deal with these guys. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Totally forgot this on Spectacular. Totally forgot this was on Spectacular, okay. But basically, Tom wants a Miles Morales. Tom says he wants to play Spider-Man as long as possible, right? That could connect everything from what he said. He says that he wants a Miles Morales. That is literally what he said. He said that he wants a Miles Morales.
That vent has high voltage shielding. Wonder what powers it. Gotta disable it somehow.
He said that he wants a Miles Morales, so that could mean that we could be getting Jaden Smith as a live action one. Alright, let's go over here. Let's go around back.
Okay.
Stay calm. This is what we train for. Secure.
Yo, you're safe, buddy. But long story short, if he is going to end up being Miles Morales, it's gonna be a good time if he is. I'm not gonna really be surprised because I actually think that he could pull it off.
Now to get into the building.
Not to mention it lines up with
I can charge things up.
every piece of evidence that we've gotten up so far. Because the thing is, Jaden even had a Spider-Man mask on in a Twitter post. Like, it was even in a Twitter post if I can find it. Pretty sure I have it archived or I have it downloaded or something. It literally says, where you at? Where you at? I'm ready to swing or something like that. If I can find it. In there, he's legit wearing a Spider-Man mask. So that means that during No Way Home, it was probably filmed during No Way Home. Especially, keep in mind, guys, like I said, I know this is literally me being a Jaden Smith fanboy right now, but okay, right here it says post. It says, where are you at? I am trying to swing by. Two things can mean out of that. He's wearing a Spider-Man mask in the picture, so that means that he could end up being our live-action version of Miles Morales, coming in from another universe. So with that rumor and with Tom saying that, that is a fat chance. Especially since, and I'm not trying to say this, but it kind of connects and it kind of goes along with the fact that he has been working on music for this game right now.
Breaking into a lab full of armed guards.
Well, he has been working on music for the game in general. I know this is like, I know I don't have this suit, but like think about it, chat. Like, what if towards the end of Across the Spider-Verse, say, like, he's wearing this suit towards the end of it, right? He comes into the MCU with this one on. Which means that the interactions with Jaden and Peter, well, with Jaden and Tom Spider-Man, right? They're going to be really, really different, right? So I have this theory that if they are going to interact with each other, if they are going to speak to each other, make conversation with each other, that's going to be the best thing ever. Because think about it, Miles is gonna have to sit there and complain. Well, not sorry, Miles. Do not come at me with a Venom Blast, bro. Do not come at me with a Venom Blast. My bad. But think about it. He's gonna have to talk with Tom Holland Spider-Man, right? He's gonna have to sit there. He's gonna be like, "Why am I in this universe?" Wait. He's gonna be like, "Wait, who are you?" He's gonna be like, He's gonna be like, "You're Miles Morales, right?" Or scratch that and vice versa. Miles Morales in the MCU, if Jaden's going to be playing him, that is going to be crazy. That is going to be absolutely nuts, and I'm going to love it. Because the thing is think about this, right? How is he going to be able to see Peter in this universe without having to think, oh, my Peter Parker died? He's going to be like, think about this, the conversation going on the lines of, oh, snap. He's going to be like, who are you? And after that, Tom's going to be like, I'm Peter Parker. And he's going to be like, wait, you're Peter Parker? How are you? You died in my universe. Think about that. He's gonna have something along the sorts of that, right? So that's gonna be an insane reaction. That's gonna be a weird reaction, and Tom's gonna know what happened in his universe that caused him to die.
Which way?
Or that caused well, Miles' universe as Peter to end up dying. Because think about it, if we've all saw Into the Spider-Verse at this point, right? Kingpin killed him, so that's gonna be a weird scenario, and he's not gonna know who Kingpin is. So my guess is for the fact that if he's gonna come into the MCU, then that would mean that with Strange's spell towards the end of No Way Home, there is like a huge effect because the multiverse is now open, which means that there's literally like a lot more possibilities.
It's gonna get musty.
And what if Miles and Across the Spider-Verse takes place during that whole entire time in No Way Home, which means that, you know, towards the end of Across the Spider-Verse, we could end up seeing Miles in our world, or in the MCU, Peter Parker's world, which would end up meaning that he would have no recollection of it. Oh, and on top of that, not to mention the Prowler interactions. Oh my! The interaction he's gonna have with his uncle. Because think about it, his uncle is in is in Homecoming. So he's gonna have legit one of the greatest reactions to that as well. Which is going to be an amazing reaction too. Because the thing is, think about it. If he meets his universe's Miles Morales, because at this point, it's already confirmed.
You hit hard.
Uncle Aaron? You're the Prowler? My dad had a foul on you.
I know. And I bet you got a lot of questions right now. But we need to get out of here.
Along with that, there could be another way that they could introduce him aside from the Across the Spider-Verse ending.
Listen.
He's already been confirmed in Homecoming, so that means that Miles is confirmed to be in the MCU.
Don't want to mess with these guys.
So if he's already in the MCU, then that would mean that between then, if they're gonna do if they're gonna do Miles' origin story, I would say that they're going to have to figure it. I would say they're gonna have a hard time figuring out because there's no way that they can't put. Well, scratch that they did. Well, scratch that they did it in the cartoon.
Use them if you get in a jam.
But that would also mean that there would be kind of like that would also mean that there would be two Spider-Men operating in the MCU. And also, not to mention, Tom Holland said, along with what I said earlier, Tom Holland said that he wanted to play Spider-Man forever, which means that he's done something wrong. If he hasn't played Spider-Man forever, he has done something wrong. So that would mean that there will be a lot more Spider-Man in that universe. So like we could get introduced to Silk down the line. We could get introduced to everybody else down the line too. But we could end up doing a whole bunch of other. There could be a lot more in there though. If I can remember straight.
Hope the plaza's still on schedule.
Trying to make sure. But the thing is that Will Smith's cryptic message pretty much stated that Jaden Smith is in the MCU as Miles Morales. And on top of that, he's currently in talks with it. Which means that we could end up getting a cool version of him too. Well, I'm trying to say it because like I'm not trying to say this. I don't know how to say this without Okay, but that would mean that hold on. So that would mean that Rio exists in the MCU, and that would mean that his dad also exists in the MCU. Then wait, then what school is he going to?
Checking perimeter.
There's no way he. There's no way that Brooklyn Visions is in the MCU. There's no way. They haven't even introduced Brooklyn Visions. They can't introduce Brooklyn Visions without having Miles Morales in there, which means that it could be in the MCU already.
These underground kids don't stand a chance.
But then currently right now it's over at Sony, so they could introduce Brooklyn Visions Academy before then, and they can introduce Genki at this point too, because think about it, Peter doesn't have a Ned no more. Because if they're going off the comics, that means that Ned probably met Miles way before the spider bite, if that's the case. Way before that spider bite.
Checking perimeter. Huh? What was that? Hang on, heard a noise.
So what is it you're looking at?
Phone. I tracked the signal. It's coming from somewhere deep underground.
Lowest point in the building is at the bottom of the reactor silo.
Then that's where I'm headed.
That would be amazing though if they
Bro.
pulled that off. Because think about it, Rio doesn't exist, or at least we know that with the fact that the Prowler exists in this universe,
These schematics say.
that would mean that Rio and everybody else exists in this universe then. Which would mean that Horizon High could... Wait a minute. Yeah, that means that Horizon High could be in there, but by the looks of it, I'm going to take a theory. It looks like they're going off of the game itself.
Hey, where's the new form I asked for?
We're trying to make more, but Mason didn't leave behind any notes.
And?
Well,
They could be going off the game that... They could be going off the game itself is what I'm guessing. If they are, then there's no way that they can't.
Don't you think that if I had it, I would give it to you?
Yes, Mr. Krieger. I just want to make it clear that without that canister, it will be impossible to hit the deadline.
They could also introduce Simon in this universe. Well, scratch that they can't because Simon is an MCU canon.
It would help me for you to go back to your lab and do your damn job.
There's no way they can't do it because Simon isn't canon. It's Insomniac canon.
So you're gonna tell me whose phone you're looking for?
Tinkerers. You gonna tell me why you're stalking me?
To protect you. You should feel honored. I came out of retirement to watch your back.
Can't believe my uncle's the Prowler.
And I can't believe my nephew's risking his neck for a phone. Let's get on with it.
There's no way that he can't be. Simon is not going to be MCU canon for general reason. It's not. He's not going to be MCU canon. Like, there's generally no way that they can't make him that canon. Now another thing that they could do is add Hobgoblin, or add the Ultimate Green Goblin as his final fight. I would love to see that. That is one fight that I would love to see over Kingpin.
You're close to the reactor prototype.
Or they could add the. Or they could add. Wait, if the Kingpin already. Wait, hold on. With Daredevil, that means that the Kingpin already exists. Then they could add Kingpin and make a real life Spider-Verse, but they can't do that because they already did that with the 3 OGs. They can't do that.
Ordering another suite.
Like, they can't even do that. Like they can't do that because that would mean that they would be going out of the timeline. Oh, you're safe. They could if they wanted to, though. That's the genius part about that, is that they could. And not to mention, if they wanted to, they could. I don't know if they are, because I don't really... Wait, what villain did Miles fight first? If I can't remember off the top of my head.
Nice work.
What villain did Miles fight?
Silo's just on the other side of that.
He could fight Electro. He could fight Electro.
To open it up.
Or they could introduce Nick Fury and he could be taken out by Nick Fury. They could do Nick Fury. Or in this case, if they wanted to, and I'm just trying to put this out, they could do the Death of Peter Parker, but I don't know if that's gonna work. They could do the Death of Spider-Man and introduce Miles through that. They could do that. If they do that, then that's going to be... I could see Prowler possibly fighting him, I'm going to be honest. Or I could see Electro, because think about it. If they are going to do that, then they would have to bring Electro in there. But my guess is probably going to be the fact that if he's coming from Andrew Garfield's universe. If he's not coming from Andrew Garfield's universe, then that would mean that... That would be different though, but we haven't seen any of the villains that he has fought though so far. I think we only saw Kingpin and I think we only saw Kingpin. I think that's probably the only thing. I think we only saw him fight Kingpin, at least in Into the Spider-Verse. But in Across the Spider-Verse, I'm gonna take a guess. It might be Alchemax that he's fighting, because I think now would be the perfect time for him to fight Alchemax or Walker Sloan. If they're going off of that, they could do that, and that would mean that there would be a lot more canon stuff in there.
Wait a sec.
Or if they wanted to, they could add Simon Krieger, because I don't know if Simon Krieger is
Small
actually
labs
in the
around
MCU.
city with a new form reactor in each one. New form made
Is he in the
Rick sick.
MCU?
I need to shut these down.
Focus. Get the phone and get out of here.
Is he in the MCU?
Get moving. Security will
Yeah,
show
there's
us.
no way that he's gonna be in the MCU. He can't be in the MCU. He's confirmed in the comics though, because I know that for sure.
They know someone messed with that computer. You need to go.
But all I'm saying is that that could be the best thing that has ever happened in the MCU history.
Powers this whole facility.
Like, we could have them both working together, and we could have like more like conversation with them and stuff like that. And on top of that, if Morbius is gonna be crossing over, then that would mean a lot more stuff is gonna happen.
Wish it was always this easy.
Or if they are, they could do origin. But they can't do the origin story because of the fact that for Miles to become the official Spider-Man, that means that they're going to have to kill off Tom Spidey.
Seize the time.
All units stand.
Hi, Genki.
Just calling to make sure you're not hurt, or, you know, dead.
Ha!
That would mean that they would have to do that, but I don't
Next thing, my
want. But the
uncle
thing
here
is, like,
helped me.
nobody's not gonna like that though.
Subway worker guy?
Yeah. Turns out he's also the Prowler. Long story.
Wait, the Prowler? The thief who runs around in purple?
Former thief. We're not partnering. It's just a one-time thing.
Your uncle's the Prowler. That's a lot, man. Like, a lot.
I gotta go, Genki. I'll fill you in later.
Gotta make sure that we got everybody up here. Boom,
The win for Spider-Man.
boom. Hey, buddy, you're all by your lonesome. Hello, buddy, all by your lonesome. But yeah, that would be a great idea.
Be quick about this, nephew. I'm trying to shut down cameras and alarms to keep more of them from coming. Break the wires above the fan and it should stop.
Thanks. Nice.
And that would be amazing if they did that too.
Battery needs a charge.
What about the Tinker? The Tinker was also in Homecoming.
Please don't explode.
That's a good point. The Tinker was in Homecoming.
Nice. Okay. Camera, video. Here it is.
If the Tinker was in the Homecoming,
Job. You start to override here. I
He could be the
confirmed
first
that
fight.
Step one in wiping new form from existence.
Any regret?
that could be the first fight they're gonna do
Destroying
too. And I fuck with that heavy.
You see me lately, right? Let's make the world safer.
And if Jaden is going to be the new Spider-Man, he's already has. And I'm just saying this because like the thing is, Chad, you gotta keep in mind. Like I said,
Ready.
I am a huge Jaden Smith fan.
Right in 3,
So this
2,
is kind of like this is kind of like everything. I like Spider-Man.
wasn't me.
I like Jaden Smith. And on top of that, to mention, if they are going to do that, they could mess around and do like his own specific music for this movie and stuff.
No one's gonna care about a few sick people uptown or a dead engineer.
Stop it! I can stop this! No! Ben! No, look!
And I actually do like the thing is like it's gonna be insane whenever he is going to be the Spider-Man too.
Someone else is in there. Find out.
Rick was trying to save people. Krieger killed him. I have to finish what they started.
That would also mean that, you know,
Uncle
he would
Aaron,
not have control of
you
his
allowed
powers
the reactor
yet.
shooting from where you are?
Why? You got your phone. Now let's leave.
That reactor killed my friend. It needs to be shut down. Permanently. I need your help, Unc. Please. Uncle Aaron?
Uncle Aaron?
Okay. Stand back.
Thanks, Unc.
That's one thing that I literally can't wait is for them to do that.
Generator outside! Only you!
What are you doing? Mom, stop!
I said it's gonna be monumental. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy too.
Can you move?
Because the thing is, there's already a whole bunch of speculation going around for that. If there's that much speculation, that's gonna be crazy. Especially considering, and especially if they're gonna compare spider bites. If they're gonna compare their spiders, that's going to be so. The thing is, Peter's probably gonna be confused. You got powers from yours. I only got. You gotta release that.
Mom, talk to me, kid. You alright?
I feel like I just got dropped out of a plane. But at least the reactor's disabled.
You're almost out.
I really needed that phone. Now what am I gonna do?
Come on, kid. I can't get to you before Roxxon does.
But yeah, that would be a great idea too. To have them all in the. But the thing is, that means that.
They've got orders from Captain.
Give me your shield.
What do they want?
That could be crazy too, though.
Interrogate you.
But like I said, guys, that is just a rumor.
Don't let. God damn it.
What?
Miles, I just got booted from the system. Give me a minute. I'll get you out of there.
Got it.
But hey, that would be a smart plan, though, if they do want to do that. That could be a smart plan. Because like I said, Jaden is a good actor, and I'm pretty sure he can pull it off. But the thing is, like, are they gonna do an origin story? Is my question.
Let's go.
That's a huge rumor.
Whoa. That was super cool cloaking tech. How does it work?
And on top of that, would mean that they would be friends, right? That would mean that they would be friends and stuff like that. But Miles would come to this universe, and he would be so confused.
This is bad, Miles. Real bad.
Don't worry. We can take these guys.
So I ain't worried about that. I'm worried about after we get out of here. We're both on Krieger's short list now.
Lights out.
Lights out.
Taking a shot.
First in fact. On top of that, not to mention, if Nick Fury's off-world, he would probably have to come back down to world if he's knowing everything that's going down on the planet. So that would mean that he would be sitting there having two Spider-Men. Do you think that Madam Web would show up too? Madam Web would most likely show up just to explain to Peter who he is. He'd be like, wait, there's more Spider-Man?
What does that matter?
You'll see. Just keep fighting. Get out of the way.
Oh no, I totally forgot that we don't have the freaking ability that allows me to
Heads up.
But yeah, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button. Gonna hit this finisher. Okay!
Train's almost here. Get ready. Do the whole turn.
Ah, I tried. Alright, I tried, chat, I tried. Oh, and by the way, the new Borderlands video came out. Make sure you guys go check out that new Borderlands video. As well as hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button.
Train's almost here. Get ready. Through the hole. Hurry.
Let's go.
You need to lay low. Don't trust anybody, and don't take off that mask. Wait till Roxanne finds a better target.
I can't lay low. I still need to find Finn.
Your friend's the Tinkerer. No wonder you care so much about this.
It's not just that. Protecting New York is my job.
On top of that, to mention one more thing. Having Miles in the MCU is going to be great for both Spider-Men.
You just told me don't take off the mask.
Don't tell her you're Spider-Man. Go to her as a friend.
Because the thing is for the fact that he's already in the MCU. Because that's already confirmed because they have Prowler.
People get stupid when they care about someone. Like you're being stupid now.
If I told her the truth...
I told your dad the truth. Thought he had my back. Hoped he would. Be my brother and all. Instead, he cut me out. If I kept my mouth shut, maybe I'd still have a family. You know what you have to do.
Jaden's in talk. Yeah, he is.
Okay, I should call Finn. No.
By the way, Chad, another thing is for the fact that even Tom has had interviews where
Miles, you know how many followers you've
he wants to, or he expects to like pass down the mantle to Miles Morales or a Spider-Woman that could be attached to. That could be attached to Sydney Sweeney being Spider-Gwen.
So did you find Finn's phone?
Yeah.
Or better yet, what if they both come through the portal into the MCU? So voila, we have MCU Spider-Gwen, we have an MCU version of Miles
Felt
Morales.
like it was for a minute there. But then I released all the energy in kind of a mini explosion. Luckily, I didn't bring down the whole lab.
Man, I gotta start taking notes on all your new powers. So, what's the plan now?
Uncle Aaron thinks I should tell Finn I want to join the underground. Then I could take the new form.
And that would be a smart thing to do too.
Whoa, like lie to her face?
Yeah, but I don't have any other leads.
You know what we need?
Just think about it. Jaden already is in talks. He's already in talks with Marvel Studios to see if he can be the MCU version of Miles Morales. Which I think is going to, and I'm not trying to say this, but it's a pretty big rumor, is that Miles might cross over into Tom's world. And if that does happen, that's going to be the coolest thing.
Got it. Why take
Locate
over
the
a
underground
billboard?
real quick.
Is it intimidation? Are they dropping a new single?
I'm sorry, what'd that say? Tricorp? I want to say Tricorp was also involved, but I don't really know much about Tricorp like that.
And bingo! The underground. The billboards! Isn't that below your pay grade?
Whoa!
Hell yeah! What kind of attention I'm talking about?
Can't fly out without the real Spider-Man!
Are you sure you want to say that again, please? Yeah! Woo! Then punch! Yeah, the Venom punch these guys. We had a venom punch living crap out of these guys. Okay. Countered. Whoa. Well, talk about invisible walls.
Should be a transmitter around here.
That's the only thing, chat. Talk about invisible walls.
Signal's clear. I should ask Genki about building some sort of underground ad block.
And not to mention, now we give Peter, like, another thing to fight Oscorp with. Because think about it, we don't know if Oscorp's in the MCU yet. And if they are going to do that, they could do the Norman I don't know if they are going to do the Norman Osborn thing from the cartoon. Or they could, wait a minute, he could fight Alistair. They could fight Alistair.
Yeah. Why would you say that?
And the Spider Slayers?
I saw the news about your mom's rally.
We're fine. Do you have time to get coffee, maybe?
I can make time. There's a place on Edison, near Fisk Tower. They don't do foam art, but people don't take pictures of their lattes, so worth it.
Okay.
They could do Spider Slayers? Yeah, they could do Spider Slayer.
Okay, halfway into infiltrating a dangerous group of criminals. Cool, cool.
Oh! Like, if they could, they would do Spider Slayers. Oh, nope! You do not need any crime.
Folks, here we are.
Woohoo! Nope, we don't need crime. Excuse me! Pardon me! Hey! Now, Shaker, are you a hugger? Now, Shaker, are you a hugger?
Learn to drive and not steal cars.
Yeah, that'll show 'em.
So, not a Shaker, huh? So, are you a hugger? Do you think that it's possible that that could happen? I mean, I have a theory that it could. But the thing is, I don't know if it's actually happening. Because the thing is, like, with certain theories that I have and stuff like that, it's gonna say, like, I feel like they're going to, I feel like he's gonna have to fight Electro first. Or he can join S.H.I.E.L.D. Wait a minute. That would, oh, wait, never mind. That would mean that, oh, never mind. I was gonna say that would mean that there would mean that there would be like nothing there.
I was really glad you
So
called.
you really think they're going to add everybody into the MCU? Yeah, they have to.
Oh, just stuff.
So, I went to your folks' old shop. I thought you might be there. It looked like there might have been some kind of fight just before I got there. I went inside, looked around, found out about
Because the thing is, for the fact that Jaden isn't talked with the MCU right now to
sorry.
become, or might become Miles Morales.
What else did you find out?
Because the thing is, think about it. Tom's taking a short break, so that means they have all the time to actually plan it out and do their own, like, sort of like MCU.
I'm really sorry your mom got hurt at her rally. If that new Spider-Man hadn't shown up, everyone would have been fine. Please don't try to talk me out of this. I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
Good. So, that's my big secret. That's why I've been so busy. What's your excuse?
Well, school, volunteering at Feast.
You're always busy with stuff like that. What's the real reason?
The real reason is I've been taking on a lot more responsibilities than I can handle lately. Made me push my friends away. But I'm here to fix that. Maybe I could join your club? Crew? Team?
So you're saying that he's gonna join the MCU? I mean, it's I mean, there's a high possibility, yeah.
You know, Rick was... He was the best. I get why you're doing this. If you want my help, I'm all in. If not, no worries. Your secret is safe with me.
You're a good friend, Miles. Okay, let's go.
Where? You know I'm not good with heights.
You'll be fine. I'll be watching.
Let's see who he can fight. Who can he fight? There's no way. Oh. There's no way. I wouldn't say not Batroc. Batroc is literally...
I'll show you how when we get to Fisk Tower.
You're set up in the
You think, chat, you guys think that Rhino is way worse. Batroc is way worse.
They haven't gotten around to selling it, so we moved
Batroc is way worse, chat. Batroc is way worse. Batroc is way worse. Who has... They could introduce the Ultimate Goblin if they could.
No, I'm good.
The Ultimate Goblin would be a great idea. That would be a great idea. Because the thing is, with the Ultimate Goblin, that would mean that he would be fighting the Ultimate Goblin, and the Ultimate Goblin would find out there's another Spider-Man. But that would mean that there would be a lot more villains that he could fight.
How'd you get involved in all this? The Underground, the Tinkerer.
But keep in mind, though, if they're going to do an origin story, I would say keep Electro.
The masks, the weapons,
programmable masks.
Also, another thing that this could go with is for the fact that this could go with Electro's quote in No Way Home whenever Andrew Garfield was in there, and he said there has to be a Spider-Man, there has to be a Black Spider-Man out there. Right? There has to be a Black Spider-Man out there.
And you're good with that?
Everybody was alluding to Miles Morales. We all know that there is, and we all know that it's Miles. That could mean that somewhere down the line, that Jamie Foxx's Electro has already met Miles.
Jump from the crane to the balcony. Show them you're fearless.
They're watching?
Through the windows. You have to do this.
And that would mean that there would be a lot more, you know, Spider-Man going around. Because I can go along with that rumor. If they do that rumor is going to be insane. So you want them to go along with that rumor? Yeah.
Come on, Miles. Make it look good.
Oh gosh, okay, it's the exact same. Okay, let me focus.
Gotcha.
Let me just focus for a second. Okay. So do you really think they're gonna go through it? They have. Well, the thing is, for a fact, like I said, if they want to build the whole entire Spider-Verse thing, that could lead up to another event they have going on.
These guys take a while to
like probably Secret Wars, probably Moreland. They could, if they are going to keep doing this, they have to go with Moreland.
Your plan. How does Newform fit in? Krieger's saying you stole a shipment.
I stole one canister. I'm making some adjustments. Don't worry about it. Take today to settle in.
Right.
Good, you're back. Gavin needs you.
Not now. We've got a new recruit.
Fine. Oh, man.
Do you think they could go with Moreland? They could. Give me 1 second, chat. I'm changing. Give me 1 second, chat. I'm editing out the title. This is literally like the last difficulty I have to beat anyways. So you think that it's going to be confirmed? It's 100%.
Yeah. As long as the new weapons keep coming, the underground stay loyal.
Is that a programmable matter sword?
New enemies, new solutions.
But I don't know if it's actually going to happen though. The thing is, for a fact, like, he's in talk. Well, Jaden's actually in talk, like I said. So that would mean that there might be a fat chance.
How many times do I have to explain it to him? Miles, I need to deal with something. Hang here, okay?
Oh yeah, sure. Now's my chance. I gotta figure out where she's keeping the new form. Might be able to find some clues in here.
So you think that could be a chance? Yeah.
Martin Lee's gang?
Yeah. Trophies.
Because that would mean wait, hold on. And if they do want to go down the path that is already in the MCU, my guess is that they are going to play, like, at the ending. I'm guessing it's for the fact, like, I'm guessing it's going to be like a Kraven's Last Hunt storyline, if they are doing Kraven's Last Hunt, or if they're going to go do the Devil's Breath Crisis. Like I said, if they are going to do Devil's Breath Crisis, I said that in my No Way Home review video, they could be doing the Devil's Breath Crisis during the whole entire scene or whatever, when during the whole entire scene when Peter is legit sitting there. They could completely do that too, or something close to that, and that could mean that, dang, that would mean there would be no MJ either. They could put Gwen in the line of that too. They could put Gwen right there too. And that would mean that Spider will crawl onto him. That would mean that Spider will crawl off her arm down there, and it will bite Miles on the hand. It will bite Jaden's Miles Morales on the hand, and he would get powers, right? He would get those powers, but if they are going to do the whole entire Sony multiverse thing, they could.
Ooh, Fisk would not like this.
And they could skip the origin story altogether.
Secret rooms. Good place to hide a deadly fuel source.
They could skip the origin story altogether, is what I'm saying. If they do that, like, let's be honest, chat. We've all seen origin stories like several times, so.
Even more downstairs. Old man's basically funding us. Whether he likes it or not.
One downstairs. Sounds promising.
Beards and Miles team up, that would be raw.
Seen these before. This a supply crate?
Yeah, some assholes been raiding them. You're booby trapping or something.
Love a good challenge.
Stupid bridge. How long you been with the underground? Devil's Breath. Have to join up with Tombstone first, but he said I was soft. Yeah, what's up now?
Bridge attack's getting the underground a lot of press.
So you think that's gonna be crazy? If they do? It might be. It might be.
Webbing it around. Maybe they brought it here. Might be using Fisk's secret rooms on the ground level.
Break time's over, kid. Group 2, head downstairs for training.
Sounds like where I need to go.
He's a hack. They're like I've seen this guy somewhere.
But anyways, back to their reactions. It would be so good. Like their first time ever talking is going to be really strange too. Like, think about that. It's going to be like, who are you? I'm Spider-Man. Who are you? I'm Miles Morales, and I'm Spider-Man. It could be like something along the sorts of Andrew and of Andrew and the way that Andrew came through. He's gonna be like, I'm Miles Morales, and I am Spider-Man.
Yeah.
In my world.
Is in a cast.
But
I need to help with
you know, he's gonna be, and after that, he's gonna be like, you're Peter Parker. but you're dead in my universe. Because the thing is, keep in mind, Peter Parker did die in his universe. Like, if they are going to go off the,
See you back here soon?
There's 2 timelines now where Peter Parker has died. There's the, Ultimate Comic timeline, where Peter dies to Green Goblin, and then after that, there's the Into the Spider-Verse one, where he dies by Kingpin. Where Kingpin kills him. My guess is that they're going to go off of the, I don't want to say, they can't go off of the Goblin. They can't go off of Goblin.
Let's see if they keep.
They can't go off of the Goblin timeline, because the Goblin timeline is literally strange. And on top of that, to mention, they would have, not to mention that they would not be doing that to Tom Spider-Man, especially about how popular Tom Holland Spider-Man got, and especially about the popularity that all of them got. There's no way that they would do that. 2 ones. Yeah, 5 numbers.
Genki, I'm in the vents.
Nice. Did you find out where they're hiding the new form?
Not yet. But I
So
saw
you think
Finn
that's going to
head toward the
be...
basement. So
When
I'm
do you think the
try
movie's
and
going to come
follow.
out? It's not going to come out this year. My guess is for the fact that it's probably going to... It's probably going to start, like... It's probably going to start filming, like, probably, like, in 2023. And we're probably not going to get the first trailer until 2024.
Wait, what? No.
Cool. Just curious.
But then again, Across the Spider-Verse is coming out, so we could be seeing Miles Morales come through in a live-action version, like towards the end, or he was probably one of those silhouettes that we saw.
See that coming. Gotta watch out for spiders, man.
Stop with Spider-Man!
Ceiling.
Nap time, bro. Gotta be quicker than that. Your lucky day. Sorry.
You see these weapons? You can't win! Keep taking us out! Firing on Spider-Man!
Watch it.
Do you really think that? Yeah, I 100%. That's a smart move on Sony's part, and I fuck with that. Oh, I finally got the freaking trailer shot. Okay, thank God. But still, though, that would be insane.
Out for the count.
We're gonna take this guy out quest. Whew.
Stay alert, he's still here!
The win for Spider.
He's still here!
Alright, there we go.
Okay. Still no sign of Finn.
She must have gone somewhere. I read this interview with Fisk where he said he loved art with a purpose.
But yeah, what would be the point of having Miles in the MCU?
But
It would be really good
passages in his house
because we would have two
behind
Spider-Men operating like in one specific place.
Gotcha. I'm looking. Hey, I think I got something. Oh, secret stairs. Goes deep.
Lots of mob bosses have secret exits like this. Wonder if Fisk planned to use it when the other Spider-Man came for him.
He should have built a faster elevator. Maybe he would have gotten away.
Let's not start giving the supervillains ideas.
It would be crazy. Yeah, why wouldn't it be?
Hear all that noise in the atrium? Well, the training exercise today. I know you don't want to talk.
3 people got sick after the bridge. 3. We know how dangerous newborn is.
You knew this would be dangerous. It's the deal we made.
But if we're getting sick too?
You can't hack it, you can get out. The underground doesn't have time for weaklings.
You hearing this? New form is making the underground sick too.
They're so callous about it.
You moved the new form?
See much of that idea?
Safely?
Yeah.
The lab uptown.
Genki. They moved the new form.
Kind of like Into the Spider-Verse
We're
right
not
there.
sure if the canister's safe. It was hot, buzzing, like it's unstable.
It's that new Spider-Man. His powers messed with the structure. Tell everyone not to touch it.
There are hideouts. New form's gotta be in one of them.
I need a clearer picture. Then I can narrow it down.
We don't know enough about this stuff. What it is, where it came from.
My brother created new form. Chief chemist. And Roxxon killed him.
How much do you like Spider-Man? I love Spider-Man, bro. He's my favorite character.
I won't stop until Roxxon's gone. Are you with me?
You know we are.
Good.
I need power. Generators, car batteries, whatever you can find. Bring them to the theater.
Is it weird how I want the underground strip? It looks cool. Well, thank you for the Venom Dash.
Whoa! Is that a new move? Man, I don't even know what I did, but it worked.
Okay, you. I'm gonna research the map you found. See what dots I can see.
Cool. I'm gonna keep shocking guys.
Is this gonna work, Spider-Man? Whoa, what?
Man, you don't even get a finisher.
I cleaned up that photo you took of the map. Looks like the underground are squatting
So
in
you think
old
that's
Fisk
gonna be
construction
insane?
sites.
Bro, how many times I gotta tell you this? Will was already in Will Smith posted like a cryptic message saying that he was gonna make history. And on top of that, to mention, there is a Twitter post with him wearing a Spider-Man mask. And it looks like it's Toby's mask. Or a replica of Toby's. Without a doubt, this is going to be insane. Because think about it, you have both of them together, and my guess is, like I said, with the idea of both of them there, it's going to be insanely strange. It's going to be amazing talking about, they're going to be comparing their powers and stuff, right? They're going to be comparing their powers and stuff, right? Jaden's Miles Morales is probably going to be, you know, nerding out over how good his web series are. And not to mention, he is a fan of Spider-Man as well. So those two things are going to work together. Those two are going to work together. And on top of that, Tom would be... And on top of that, if they are going to tease this, because I know for a fact that they are working on a Kraven story. Because I do know that Tom Holland said that he was offered a Kraven story. If this lines up with the Kraven the Hunter story, or Kraven's Last Hunt, then this would mean that we would be getting the Kraven Last Hunt storyline, which is originally going to be the story in No Way Home. But it could be different though. And on top of that, to mention, if Across the Spider-Verse is going on at the same time as No Way Home, then that would mean that there is a whole entire time difference. So that would mean that Across the Spider-Verse would be connected to No Way Home. It would be connected to No Way Home. Considering that we already opened the multiverse, it is connected. So that means that we could be seeing Miles in Across the Spider... Well, we could be seeing Miles go from Across the Spider-Verse into the MCU. So that means that we would have... That would mean that if Miles is going to drop into the MCU, there would already be a MCU version of him in it. But like I said, Jaden is already in talks with Marvel Studios, which means that he's already working, he's already getting physically and mentally prepared to take on this role of Miles Morales. I know a lot of people aren't going to like him, but the thing is, like, keep in mind, chat, like I said, like, I am being, like, crazy, like, I'm hyped for it. And on top of that, oh wait, not to mention for the fact that Miles could help out Peter a lot because of his abilities and stuff like that, and on top of that, they introduced the Venom symbiote, so there's a chance that down the line that Miles Morales could help him get it off. Yeah, there is a high possibility. There's a very high possibility that might happen. But the thing is, that would be pretty much in line with Spider-Man 2. Which, by the way, we're going to be talking about some more Spider-Man 2. We're going to be talking about more Spider-Man 2 really soon, because I know that there wasn't anything at State of Play. And I know there's no way they're not going to reveal the Game Awards. We're possibly going to end up getting gameplay for it next month, which would be amazing. Man, I literally can't wait for... Man, this is gonna be insane. But with Miles coming into the MCU, he's already in the MCU, like I said. So that would mean that down the line or something like that, he would probably... My guess is probably when the movie comes out, they're probably gonna be either in Horizon High. Wait, Peter's in ES2. That means that Miles would be going to... That means that Miles will probably be going to Brooklyn Visions. But keep in mind, though, if they are going to play, like, up across Spider-Verse, keep in mind, the spider that Miles got bit by was an Alchemax spider. And that could connect, and that could directly go into... Madam Web. So we could get a post-credit scene of Across the Spider-Verse, and Miles meeting up with Madam Web, and that would mean that they would be going into different universes. But then you gotta think though, it's Sony. It's Sony. Sony is in charge of it, so. The fuck? So I mean that they will be going off of like everything else, but we already know for a fact that Miles does exist in the universe because of the Prowler. We saw the Prowler in Homecoming, but we never saw him in costume at all. So we know for a fact that he does actually, he's actually MCU canon. So my guess is by the time in the movie Miles probably gets switched by Spider at like probably like 16. And, you know, probably going to Brooklyn Visions, of course. And, dang, that would mean that would... Scratch that! There would probably be... that would mean that there would be... Basically, there would be two spiders running around whole entire New York City in Tom Holland's universe. There would probably be two. But my question is, are they going to do an origin story or not? I'll leave it up to you guys. Let me know how you guys feel about this down in the description below. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, everything else. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button to turn on all those notifications to be notified whenever a video goes up or I go live. And I'll see you guys later. Love you guys. Peace out.